Gaining back my financial independence. Job interview. July 10th, 2019. Dear Diary, today I woke up early to go for an interview with Workforce One at 9 Bond Street in downtown Brooklyn. I didn't want to be late, so I ensured that I woke early. I took a shower, had breakfast, and I left out early to get the dollar van bus. My Aunt Allison woke me up early. After I got ready, I left, and I told Aunt Ivy that I was leaving and that I would call her and text her when I got there. I arrived at 8:30 a.m., and it wasn't very busy, so I got the application to fill out and waited for them to call me. I had a yellow card with the number 1 on it. Then they called all yellow cards and took us into a room for orientation, and they briefed us about Workforce One. Then after, we signed in and went into another room down the corridor. The man there told us it's a job for Marshalls, and he took my resume, the last 4 digits of my social, and after he brought me into another room with computers, told us to just sign in to the TJ Maxx website and then fill the application out online. After I completed the job application online, he told me to wait for a call that would let me know if they were interested in further interviewing me. I left and walked up Bond Street to a cafe and sat down to make a call. I reached out to my Aunt Sophia in Jamaica, but the WhatsApp signal was quite poor, so I told her I would call her back. I left and walked up to Old Navy at Atlantic Avenue and tried on a black work outfit that I needed and a polka dot black and white blouse. I put it back on the rack because I was only trying them on to see if they would fit. I would come back another day to actually purchase them. Then I left and went upstairs to Burlington to try on a blue dress and a black and pink one. There was also a floral dress I really enjoyed. Finally, I took it all off and I set it all aside, hoping that it would still be there when I came back to purchase it. I looked at some work shoes as well and some handbags. And then, after I left Burlington, I went across the street, taking the dollar van to go back and get off at the Target store and walking up the street to Nostrand. I came home and walked in, and I told my Aunt Ivy about my day. I told her about my 2 interviews for Thursday with the employment agency and then with the law firm downtown, which I was unsure of the name of at the time. I was just glad to be going on job interviews. It didn't even bother me. Aunt Ivy told me to call MTA to map my route for today. That way I would know what train to take tomorrow. So I called them and they gave me directions to Manhattan, Wall Street, and to Court Street in downtown Brooklyn. Later, I showed Aunt Ivy the work dresses that I had purchased from the money that my friend Bimo had given me, and she really liked them. She even gave me a white cardigan that I could wear with the black and white work dress instead of wearing a black and white striped jacket. She jokingly told me that I'd have to pay her back the $10 for the cardigan once I started working. But then